sacred temple teachings are those aspects of all that we are in higher states of awareness and higher states of threaded communion with spirit. It's what we do in temples. We do the work of spirit. When we create the physical experience of a physical reality, we get to practice and we get to have spirit live through us in the physical manifestations of what we know about spirit, what we believe to be true about spirit, what we practice about spirit in the temples, in any frequencies that we exist upon, whether it's another star system or whether it's in an ancient timeline, we'll call timeline parallel reality now. We know this because they're coming much more visceral for us to connect with and tap into, because the veils are now dropping and moving away so that we can fall into place with our galactic cosmic footing and bedding of all that we are connected and linked with and offered. And so these temple teachings will just become more like second nature, if you will. We'll remember what we're doing. And why these sacred temple teachings that we offer here in these soul gatherings will allow you to be creative and imaginative to what is intuitively brought to you at any given moment. Because you are igniting within you the memories or the akash and the skills that are meant to be ignited exactly when they're going to be ignited. So just know that and trust that and fall into it. These sacred temple teachings are the collaborative energies of all that we are, commingling and co-creating new frequencies within the grid patterns. Remember, no to that. We are meeting as a soul family now. However, the threads of each and every one of us are threaded in a dynamic and profound way. We are working on many different councils. We are connected with many different star systems. And so the alignments that we create right now help us ground and create clarity and knowingness in our moment-for-moment earthly life. But also be aware, too, that the collective and the higher aspects of you are also creating these initiations and these activations so that you continue the work that you're doing on these other councils and on these frequencies. And why we have been inspired to do them. Because they're bringing back the knowledge and the wisdoms of what we've always done in other frequencies and parallel realities and reawakening them. We're reawakening the inspirations and the ignition. The catalytic ignition are these classes to not only remind you of who you are in your divine state, but how we go about activating them and transforming and transmuting new potentials. If only even we play. If only even we gather in light. If only we gather in love for a common theme of exploration. It does not matter what each and every one of your reasons for being here are. What matters is that you're going to get triggered and activated in ways that might be beyond your imagining, and have that be okay. Why you thread yourself here is a part of it, but it's not the whole equation. That's what we're trying to move through here. And this temple has held all of our mysteries and unfoldings, has it not? Every expansive understanding and unveiling is encoded within the walls, placed within our universe in a grid-like fashion, so that all that we are in human form can be threaded throughout all other grid systems that we are linked with, for the progression, for the illumination, for the grander schematic work of God's will, to see evolution and light in all ways. We know this, for we created this temple. We understood the light encodings within the floor and the foundations that move throughout dimensional frequencies as we do, for it is not solid. It is suspended in time and space, if you will, a location on vibration, where we meet and gather and commune, and create the unfoldings for physical manifestation. We offer up all that we are in divine oneness and unity to explore in a new way. For we have new energy here today, do we not? You have expanded yourself in a new way, have you not? The cellular work within the vessel is moving and shifting in a new way. And you desire to explore within this, to create a new discovery, For you have soul family members here that support and empower and inspire you. And we are one in this way. And the higher self aligns us with the perfect element and attribute of light that is required for each of us. For we are all unique, and we all require unique attributes of light. And we trust and surrender into the higher self, guided and aligned and threaded with Source. And our heart and our hands, and know that we are as physical beings, create the similitude of all that we are in body, mind, and spirit. And with every breath, create similitude with the soul partners and family members gathered with us today. And we open up the sacredness of all that we are, with trust and love and forgiveness and compassion. And we sense the crystalline table, the platform in front of us that we gather around, and we each take our place. There is a soft and gentle sound reverberating from every corner of this temple, and the circular crystalline table that allows each of us our place, and it grows as we do. It holds the vibrations and the encodings of all that we are, activating temples, activating grids, activating systems of wisdom for the readiness of our collective family. For we are activators, are we not? We are initiators. We are the light keepers. We are those that come forward in a new way and offer all that we are as masters, students and teachers, children of God. As we explore light, as we explore love, and we take our place and offer with the purity of our heart, with humility and reverence, to be graced by God as a family, as one. As we activate with intention, new cell growth, renewal in every way, from the heart of all that we are, the temple begins to spiral and spin. Because the heartfelt activation of intention to be whole, to be healed in every way, creates momentum. And we are one with this temple, and therefore we move, and we spin, and we spiral. And as our intentions are unique unto ourselves, we understand that as a soul family, we work as one. And that each of our offerings create healing and love to each other. And as we take a look at and remember the challenges and the struggles and the heartbreak and the pain, we offer them to this crystalline table as the most beautiful lessons that they have taught us and allowed us to become. And as the temple spirals and spins with love and anticipation for all that we are, our hands move up in surrender. For all that we offer this crystalline table, dear lighted ones, we allow one another to offer it love and compassion and grace. We choose a color intuitively profound for each of us. Red and orange, yellow or blue, indigo, violet, gold, silver. Whatever color creates flow and movement, align this color from your sacred heart center to the crystalline table for healing, for opening, for divine understanding. And this color that you swim within begins to mix and meld and spiral with all the others. And this crystalline temple becomes a rainbow of creation. And with your inhale, your release becomes profound, and as you exhale, you allow all that what was to be offered to Source and placed upon the crystalline table. For you give yourself knowingness and trust and love and the surrender that you deserve to release all limitation for the greater good of all, for the greater good of your path, so that you may be shown the way to higher ground, to a new frequency and hue, and a new tone that reverberates off the walls in a new way. And your body is enmeshed with new light, with new cell growth, with new divine love. And all that allowed you challenge and strife and pain becomes colors of courage. A new color that you bring back into the center of all that you are, into the heart of God, added to the color of all that you are as the pyramid of light, gifted by Source, so that your colors change and augment with every gifting. And you realize and understand how profound you are as an alchemist, transmuting, releasing, transforming, accepting, allowing, choosing, designing, creating, with intent, with purpose, with clarity. And you season it with color. You season it with sound. You create the majesty of all that is Source. The decorations your imagination can conjure is why you are here. For you understand with your invocations and with your sacred communion with Spirit, you can offer anything up to the crystalline table of light and transmute it with your pure intention. And those that serve you, those that support you and guide you, will assist in all ways in the divine timing of your blueprint and all that you've chosen to experience. And how your choice to dance is the catalyst to be one, to be here in this way. And as we take a breath and take a step back at the work that we have allowed ourselves to enjoy in all that we are, and we take a breath of the divine, the encoding, the essence of Source. We remember our divinehood within this crystalline temple. And this crystalline temple exists in all ways. And you may visit it at any time and be protected in all ways and guided in all ways. To play with your own light, your own divinity, in colors and sounds, being an aspect of creation in the most unique way. How may you create? And as we feel the liberation and fullness of color and light of all that we are, being soaked within the heart center, we breathe in new hues of blue, new hues of white gold, new hues of yellow, new hues of orange and blue and green. We see the perfection of red and the perfection of orange. And we ground these purities within the sands and soils of Gaia, for we are one, are we not? Have we not altered the grids? Have we not altered creation? And we desire to share it all with Gaia, for we are masters in this way. And as you breathe an invocation of light, to be healed and renewed, to be one with Spirit as opportunities are gifted to you, you allow creation to know the full gratitude and grace that your heart can offer. And you feel the purity wash through you. For when you speak and walk in your own truth, when you speak and walk in your own light, you will always be rewarded in kind. And God hears you. You are one in this way. And we come with our next full breath and we embrace all that we are as our hands cross our chest to create sacred fulfillment of all that we have offered to the crystalline table within this crystalline temple. And we hold it dear for a moment. And we embrace all that we are gifted energetically from our teams and guides, soul families, and higher self. And we take a moment in silence to embrace all that we are. And we allow the grace of God and Source and creation to open up the hands and be placed with open surrender, always. For we understand how truly powerful we are to accept and allow and fall in love moment for moment for moment in this creative endeavor with Spirit. And with every new temple teaching, with every new sacred moment that you go within, you create oneness and similitude in this way with body, mind, and spirit, as God as your breath, as God as your light, and the foundations are created. And memories come falling forward. And you awaken to a new sense of newness and culmination, if you will, to inspire you in new directions. For it's the light that you needed and required to see things in a new way. Your perspective is of a heightened frequency. You have encoded new light terms within your reality so that you may see, experience, be, and feel your refinement. How divine is that? Truly a master. From the auspices of Source, dear lighted ones, know your divineness.